Okay, so currently out here in Redwood City. Check out this laydown yard right here. Man, this laydown yard is beautiful. Currently vacant, that laydown yard. This one right here, all building materials around here. Lots and lots of building materials. And the reason why is because there's an island down in Mexico, and the entire island in Mexico is made of gypsum plaster. The entire thing, okay? Gypsum plaster is the #1 building product in the world, next to sand and limestone product. Why? Because every 6 miles there's a sand or limestone mine, very rich deposit in the entire world, right? So gypsum, which is the third product material that they basically put together, and it allows the material to basically calcinate at a slower pace for return. Well, there's this giant purest deposit in the world down in Mexico, and they load it with a thing called a Thor in a giant conveyor belt system onto the belly of the ship. And the rocks that come off of gypsum, because it's a really calcilytic sulfur product, it clumps together, and the rocks are about 10 inches to 16 inches. And they load them up onto Thor, and then this big ship out of this island comes up, and it stops in 5 locations primarily along the West Coast. And so this city was my biggest competitor when I sold gypsum. I don't sell gypsum anymore, but I wanted to come down and see it and have a good conversation and walk while I was there today. So it's by far the biggest there is, and it's just absolutely fascinating. And they have these giant settling ponds here, okay? So not only now do they bring here gypsum, they don't bring gypsum for the settling ponds, but what they also bring now is a byproduct for processing. And that byproduct is actually lithium magnesium, okay? In massive quantities, and it comes down here and it settles in these ponds. And the reason it does right here in Menlo Park, near Menlo Park in Redwood City and Palo Alto, is one, for the production of the fertilizer, because all of the product that comes in from the farms to feed the people, hundreds of thousands of people, the trucks need backhauls. If the trucks go back empty, then the price drives up that much further. And so they need backhauls. So they create in the ports a two-way system, and that two-way system then takes product back out to the farms, and it keeps the prices low. Make sense? Anyways, really cool. I'm down here in Redwood City. Absolute treat. The port is beautiful. It's here in the background. They have the settling ponds. Menlo Park also does research on lithium and new battery sources that comes off of this pond as byproduct. So really cool, the world we live in, if you choose to live and participate and learn about the blockchain, the real blockchain. Bye.